could that being help me?
Because it's in a higher
And I
dimension than you.
passed it way faster, way earlier than
Because you
them.
passed it once before. That's what I'm telling you. So what I'm telling you, like, listen. So what you call time don't exist. So you trying to think in a mind side of time. Take
Okay.
time out your mind.
Okay.
Just take time from the seek of existence. Time doesn't exist,
Okay.
right? So if time doesn't exist, that means everything is connected. That means everything already happened, but it hasn't, right? But it has, right?
Okay.
So what I'm telling you is some people that have forgotten that it happened, but it has happened, right? Revelation means to re-reveal. So everything that happened has already happened. Even right now, this have happened because we dreamed about it last night,
Okay.
right? So this reality have already happened because we dreamed about it for us to go through it.
They're forgotten because they wasn't paying attention to it the first time the message was passed on to them.
It's just like deja vu. Every time you wake up, you get deja vu. You forgot that you created this reality in your sleep last night. It was only a few hours ago. That's why there's no such thing as time. Because you go to sleep and you can live a whole lifetime in 10 hours. There's no such thing as time.
Okay.
So take time from this.
Okay, but some people that still doesn't debunk the fact that some people remember faster.
I just told you why. Because if I, let me tell you something. This is how I remember faster. If I went through it aware, like right now, right? If I go through it aware, if I go through 12th grade aware, I'm going to remember. And if I put myself through it again, it's going to come back faster. Just like now, if I'm like, damn, I seen this movie before, it's going to come back faster. Sometimes it do come back faster. It doesn't mean that that person is chosen because once it come back in me, I got the same ability as you. So how was you even better?
Because once you catch up to everything that I've already learned, well, I won't say time. You said not to.
Once I catch up, we still the same.
No, I've already learned a lot more
But
knowledge.
soon as I catch up, we become one. That's why the creator is so good. No one is above nobody. Soon as I catch up with you, I can now do what you've been doing.
I'm not saying anybody is better than anybody
You
else.
get what I'm saying?
But yeah, I understand what you're saying. Me personally, I don't think that I'm better than anybody else. But I do better, I know better, I act better, so I am better. I'm not saying that I think that I'm better.
No, you are
I
better.
became better.
Let me tell you something. You are better because you possess the ability to know better. But the better that you are, everybody can and will be. That's what I'm saying. They are not there yet. But the moment they are, they can receive all the blessings that you got, that you possess for yourself.
Yeah, through, well, I won't say
Through
through
the
me.
same channel that you got it through.
Right.
That's
And
what I'm
I
saying.
can be that vessel for them, like that, what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, I can be that person who gets them to the message fast, the messenger
All right, this
faster.
what you can be, right? And this what you got the ability to be. This what you are. Feminine energy is a magnet, right? You have the ability to pull things to you. You know how you can walk down the street and then you can notice all heads, everybody look at you, men included, women included. You're a magnet. Female energy is magnetized. Of course, you can pull somebody to you, but that's only part of the job. They got to possess the rest of the way. You can lead a horse to the water, but you can't make them drink. So they got to possess the ability to do it at the end.
Okay, so no matter how much I can teach them and they learn from me, they can never.
You can
Okay,
never wake them up. Listen, to wake them up, it gotta come from
them
themselves,
themselves.
right? You can influence the awakening. Let me tell you this, right? This video that we're doing right now, we imagine that people will listen to it immediately. A light will pop on, and it will. But how long will it last? Right? Listen, the ability to keep the same thoughts over a long period of time is something called focus. And a lot of times we don't have the ability to focus on things quite that long. Why? Because there's so many things in the world, so many possibilities, too many different kind of burgers. You got the hamburger, you got the double cheeseburger, you got the Whopper burger, you got it's all the fucking burger, right? It's so many different choices to get the same shit, right? So ain't nobody got enough time. I gotta do it fast.
Right, and they'll always be the students. They'll always be the ones who's watching and listening to everything that you're saying.
Listen, let me say this, right? And I say this a lot of times, and people don't get this part. They always say, "Who are you?" I said, "Wait till I'm dead to judge me." Right? So hold your judge. You hold your judge for one reason, not because people don't deserve to be judged, because they could change any minute. Right? That's what I'm saying.
I recognize patterns. So if I see it, then I'm going to point it out and I'm going to.
The moment you point it out, you just lost, because then you can't point it out until it happened. You got to stay aware. Because listen, let me tell you this, right? I watch patterns. I um, love to see a lot of patterns, but I hold on nothing until it presents itself clearly for me to make
Okay.
a move, right?
Okay.
Because other than that, it's called paranoia, right? Listen, it's the ability to be aware of everything around me without directly going into nothing. Let me say this right here, right? And it's kind of crazy. And I seen this on the thing, and it kind of like made me crazy. And I'm like, okay, cool. What the fuck it mean? But I'm gonna tell you what it means. A lot of people probably seen this game. It's on the internet. It's a game in the room, right? It tell you, hey yo, if you can count the number of bounces that this person bounced, then your awareness is good. Now, when this person was bouncing, there's a whole lot of other stuff going on around the bounces, right? Now, you focus on catching the bounces. When you count the bounces, they got to the end and said, well, you focus on counting the bounces, but you counted all the bounces, but you missed the monkey running through the room. So maybe you shouldn't put all your time and ability in knowing, but in being aware of everything.
But I'm already aware of everything, hence why I'm able to recognize a pattern and being able to diagnose it and say that's what that is, and I can move on with my life.
But once you diagnose it, listen, a lot of times the doctors diagnose somebody with something and then they go back and they change. They call it immaculate. It's like, oh, how the fuck did this happen? So wait wait for your judgment, right? Because everything, like you said, will transform into something else right in front of your eyes, and sometimes you can help it. So was a diagnosis anyway, or was it just going through a phase? Because nothing is stuck. Everything is only for the moment. Right, so the moment you diagnose it, it's just going. It isn't. The diagnosis means that it's going to be this, and it don't have the ability to change. If I diagnose this to be a rock, that means it's a rock. It can't change from being a rock. If you diagnose some motherfucker with cancer, then the cancer could go away. Was it a diagnosis or not?
It was.
No, because it went away. It was fake. Just like love. You didn't get that part though.
If that person didn't have, well, if that person had to undergo treatment, or that person had to change their diet for the cancerous cells to go away, they had the cancer.